Z Sports, we are live. It's the Titan halftime live show here. Sam Phelan and Jack Gentry reacting to a crazy first half between the Tennessee Titans and Indianapolis Colts. You see it in the headline, Anthony Richardson hurt, but the Titans still trail the Colts. The halftime score is 10-6. The Titans trail 10-6 at halftime. And Jack, I don't know about you. It feels very fortunate that the Titans are only trailing by 4 points after that start. So we're going to get our reaction, see how the chat is feeling, and get into everything. But first, want to give a quick shout out to all of our partners here. Our partners over at the law offices of Amanda J. Gentry, wherever justice demands, Tennessee Family and Criminal Courts in 35 counties in Middle Tennessee, AmandaJGentry.com. BetMGM, use the bonus code ATOZ200 and turn a $10 moneyline wager into $200 in bonus bets instantly. BetMGM, an official partner of the Tennessee Titans. The Mint Gaming Hall, home of big jackpots and big fun, 35 minutes north of Nashville. TheMintGaming.com, X Golf Nashville. The home of indoor golf in Middle Tennessee, X Golf. Play, train, entertain at xgolfnashville.com. Chim Chimney, for all your chimney needs, chim-chimneyinc.com. Adventure Science Center, explore and discover. Your full family adventure awaits at adventurecsi.org. And Jarrett Fire, HVAC, and Plumbing, keep your facility comfortable and secure, one inspection at a time. Sam Phelan and Jack Gentry here with A to Z Sports. Jack, I guess lots of ways we could go with this start. Anthony Richardson down, a good start for the Titans on offense that then just stalled out the rest of the way. Some explosive plays through the passing game, a 10-6 score. And how did we feel about the Indianapolis Colts going forward on fourth down there at the end of the first half?
Yeah, that was interesting because the Colts really had all the momentum. They dominated the first half, and you put points on the board there. I mean, the Titans get the ball coming into the second half. So you put 3 up on the board there, and I know you want to go for the jugular against a division rival with a backup quarterback, kind of shock them. But that, in turn, that stop right there gives the Titans a little momentum when they did not play a good first half defensively, when they did not convert in crucial situations on offense, when penalties held them back. I mean, I predicted 31 points for the Titans, and I'm here taking my medicine at halftime because the Titans can't convert on third down. Aaron Brewer's holding penalty sets them back. It just hasn't gone right for the Titans early. However, I think that Titans fans should feel good about only being down 10-6 right now.
Yeah, you have to feel good. That was ugly in a lot of ways for the Titans, and kind of all the things that you mentioned, right? Like, we had explosive passing plays for the Colts. You had a 50-plus yard touchdown run by Zach Moss. You just had some big defensive errors. Really, the defense for the Titans has been good. You made 2 mistakes. You got Christian Fulton made a mistake got beat deep. Stop me if you've heard this before. And allowed 3 points with that explosive play. And then the Zach Moss touchdown run. Other than that, it's been pretty clean. And then offensively, Jack, I felt like the Titans were really good on that first drive. It took over 8 minutes, something that I kind of predicted to happen before the game, where you ride Derrick Henry and Tajay Spears in the quick passing game and you're moving the ball and killing clock. It just didn't go in the second quarter. And from then on out, like you said, holding penalties, third and longer situations, one of those third and longers because of like a Chig drop on second down. Some errors that you can't afford, and you have to feel good about being down 4. The question really, what do you do here? Because if it's Gardner Minshew the rest of the way, that's going to take a big pivot and a lot of adjustments from the Titans defense. And in terms of your strategy and just game plan, what would you do offensively here? Like, how do we get back on track?
Well, you got to get the running game going. That they haven't really. I mean, Henry's longest run of the day got called back on that critical holding call by Aaron Brewer. The Titans were really moving the ball well on offense that first drive and then their last drive. So I think there's stuff there that you can build on, but you absolutely have to get back to the play action. And in order to do that, you have to find some room in the run game. And you got to set up the pass with the run, and they haven't been able to do that. I like what Spears has done in limited touches, but again, the big play hasn't come yet on offense for the Titans. There's been a couple of penalties that the Colts have helped the Titans out with, but to me, it's all on the defensive side of the ball. We talked coming into this game about JT. It's been JD, Josh Downs, who's killed the Titans. He's popping up on third downs down the field, making big plays behind the secondary. That's a problem that this defense has had all season, has given up the explosive play at really, at bad times. And Gardner Minshew is very capable. In fact, I think Gardner Minshew is more dangerous than Anthony Richardson. I mean, this is a guy who threw for 400 yards and 2 touchdowns to beat the Baltimore Ravens a couple of weeks ago. So this is an issue. The Titans really have to come out of the second half swinging. They've got to figure it out on offense, and field goals aren't going to win you this game. They've got to realize that and start trying some shots down the field. You heard the broadcast team say the Titans need to take a shot. They haven't done it yet.
That's it for me. You just kind of touched on it. Is I want to see some deep shots. Yes, you need to establish the run game. The quick passing game gets off that run game and helps you a lot. But you're kind of doing what you want opposing offenses to do against your defense if you're the Titans. Like, you're doing these long, methodical drives. And for the most part, plays are like working until they're not. And then that big mistake has set them back and just like not allowed them to finish their drives with points, especially in plus territory. I think they need a jump start, and they need to go and do what they did so well against the Chargers, so well against the Bengals, and that's get those deep shots, whether that's DeAndre Hopkins or Chris Moore or a trick play like Derrick Henry throwing to D-Hop. I liked that design from Tim Kelly. You're that close to having it work. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. So the Titans need to keep going back to it and hope they can break a big play and spark their offense.
And we're coming off of a game where 4 different Titans receivers caught a ball that was at least 20-plus yards, right? The only guy who's done that today, Trayvon Wesco. Like, who saw that coming? It was a nice design by Tim Kelly, too. Kind of hit him for a little bit, and he popped out and took, made a short catch and took it for a handful of yards after. But, I mean, we need to see a deep shot. Chris Moore, where has he been? I haven't seen him on the field yet.
No targets for Chris Moore. 1 target for Kyle Phillips. DeAndre Hopkins has been targeted 4 times with 2 catches, and then just 3.8 yards per carry for Derrick Henry. They've yet to break the big one, like you said, and they need that. So very interesting here, because I think there's a lot of ways you could go about this with Anthony Richardson going down. And when we start assessing what we do at every halftime show here on A to Z Sports is your confidence level. So let's ask the chat right now. What is your confidence level in the Titans winning this game versus the Colts? 1 to 10 scale. What is your confidence level in the Titans winning this game versus the Colts? It's a tough one, right? Because the Titans didn't play very well, but Anthony Richardson, probably the best offensive weapon for Indianapolis, not out there. I'm going to go ahead and get to this chat real quick, where Clayton Smith is at a 6. Jeffrey's at an 8. Guy's at a 3. T. Shannon's at a 7. A 4 from Isaac. A 4 from Kai. An 8 from Kendrick. A 7 from DeAndre. A 7 from Jordan. 6.5 from Derek. 4, 3, 4, 4, 6, 5, 5, 2, 5. 3 from Dominic. 5 from Kendrell. 4 from Frankie. I'm scrolling through and I see a lot of 6s from some folks here, and really probably that is the mean. I would say that's about the average here is a 6. Jack Gentry, 1 to 10. How confident are you?
I'm at a 4. I'm at a 4. I haven't seen anything out of the Titans that I can hang my hat on today. The defense hasn't held up like we've kind of counted it on. In the offense, when the defense isn't firing on all cylinders, the offense has to pick them up. They got to hit a play down the field. They got to get the run game going. They've got to do something that keeps the Colts defense on their heels. And without Kwity Paye and Shaq Leonard, I thought that would be pretty easy coming into today. It hasn't been. And Gardner Minshew, he's won 9 games as a starter. He's got 5 comeback wins, 5 fourth quarter game-winning drives. So this is a dude that's been there and done that at this level multiple times, as opposed to a rookie in Anthony Richardson who doesn't have a whole lot of experience. And this is a Titans defense that's tough, but we've already seen Minshew step up in the pocket under duress, make the throws. The Titans have to score on this opening drive. They've got to find a way to get points, and they've really got to find a way to score a touchdown. Like I said, Nick Folk bailed them out with that 53-yard field goal. I did not expect that to go in. However, he's now made 20 straight kicks in a row. The guy is unflappable. The Titans have to throw a punch coming out of the locker room, and Tim Kelly's got to get creative. I'm tired of seeing the dump offs to Chig, the dump offs to Tajay. Like, they've got to get something going downfield. I don't care who it is, but take some shots, for God's sake.
Yep, take some shots. And I want to see defensively, I want to see the Titans create some negative plays. I believe they only had 1 sack in that first half, and it was Roger McCreary's strip sack, whatever the heck that situation was. But yeah, they've had one sack. Your defensive line probably not like tunnel vision quite as much with the athleticism of Anthony Richardson. With Gardner Minshew back there, go get him. Go create a negative play. Go amp up the pressure a little bit and see if you can't create a turnover and make a big momentum play defensively. But offensively, yeah, play action pass. I need to see something down the field. Maybe you can get a flag. Like DeAndre Hopkins has drawn a penalty at least once already, maybe should have been twice. So keep taking your shots and see if you can get in the end zone and actually start converting across midfield. I am going to go with a 5.5. I'm still trying to maintain. I'm more optimistic because this deficit is only 4 points. If this was a full touchdown, had the Colts scored that touchdown right at the end of the half, and this was a 2-score game right now, I would be very, very low on this side. But a 1-score game, one play can change this. I think the Titans still have the better team. And I think that I trust their coaching a little bit more to make these adjustments. So I am at a 5.5. We have a comment here, Jack. Zach said it's a must-win game. That means this is a must-win half. And like you feel like the vibe around the Tennessee Titans for the rest of the year largely impacted by the next 30 minutes of football.
We were so high coming off of that 27-3 beat down over the Bengals, but none of that matters if you go out today and lose to the Colts. I mean, this is when the schedule came out, every single Titans fan circled this as a win. They wrote a big green W over this game. The Titans have to come out and find a way to win this game. I don't know how they're going to do it, but maybe it's a turnover, maybe it's a strip sack. They've got to find a way to win this game, because if you don't, then that Bengals win gets canceled out, and you go to London next week, where you've really got to find a way to win in order to go into the bye week with some confidence.
Yeah, you can stay afloat at 2-4, like we've said, but like your confidence level would just be pretty low if you're losing the last 2 heading into the bye week. You want to get that 3rd win. This is as good of a shot as you're going to have to do it. So you're on the road. Big 30 minutes of football coming for the Titans, and some confidence in the chat. MB, they will win. And let's see what we got here. So we're going to let you guys go, get back to it. Jack and I are back post-game, hopefully with a little bit of a positive vibe, and we're singing the praises of this coaching staff for the adjustments that they made. Keep it right here, post-game, A to Z Sports post-game show, and a quick shout-out to all of our partners before we head out of here. That's the law offices of Amanda J. Gentry, X-Golf Nashville, the Mint Gaming Hall, Chim Chimney, Adventure Science Center, and Jarrett Companies. All right, guys. Have fun. Enjoy the second half. Buckle down. Tighten up. Here we go.